with one of Italy's 15 most important wine estates, certainly one of the top 3 important estates of southern Italy, because the Mastroberardino estate single-handedly saved wine grapes that are now talked the world over. If we talk about Fiano today, it is really because of this man's family. In the 50s, Fiano no longer existed. It was basically extinct. I mean, it was there, but nobody made wine from it. It is thanks to the Mastroberardino family that Fiano was recovered, saved, and now the whole world tastes Fiano, made even in California or Australia. But the original thing comes from Campania, and we're going to ask Piero to tell us a little bit about what makes Fiano from Campania so unique.
Well, first of all, Fiano was considered by the Romans the very indigenous grapes of their own, because it was there when they started spreading this viticulture all around the world, and they had also a very wide family of Greek grapes that were considered imported before the foundation of Rome. So Fiano was the noblest, considered by the Roman writers, the noblest white grape of the area. Fiano was the ancient Vitis apiana of the Romans. The Latins used to say apiana, meaning loved by bees for the sweetness of the fruit. So this is a very prestigious grape, and it's so unique because it's not only a matter of freshness due to the elevation, the altitude. We got vineyards going up to 700 meters of elevation in the area. It's not only a matter of freshness and acidity, but it's for this reason also the ageability of this wine. We got beautiful verticals of these bottles of Fiano di Avellino going back 40 years easily without any sense of oxidation and with the same color as the last harvest.
And that's very important. Fiano, one of the oldest vintages of wines that can age the best in Italy as far as white wines go. Now, a Fiano from Campania is usually mineral and reminds you of hazelnuts. But once in a while, you get a Fiano that's almost smoky and rubbery. How can that be? Why?
We have a strong respect for the harvest, for the differences of each and every harvest. So we can have different conditions, and Fiano expresses differently in the different microclimate. And we can have quite a wide variety in our harvests because, of course, due to the elevation, but also to the very late picking of these grapes. We start picking the grapes of Fiano in the first half of October. So we can get in September, a small period of rain. We can get lower temperature. And this can of course, influence a lot the characters of a Fiano di Avellino. Of course, the soil that is so rich in mineral is a very strong descriptor and marker of the style of this wine. And then all the wines that come from a region are wines that are, kings of elegance and finesse because of the elevation, of course, and of the low temperature, and mainly the big excursion of temperature between night and day. We can have even 20 Celsius degrees of difference between night and day in the very warm periods of maturation.
So combination of mineral soils, high altitude vineyards, cool temperatures makes for a very typical Fiano di Avellino, which is going to be fresh, citrusy, limey, and mineral. Thank you very much, Piero.